Hi, welcome back to your next tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use the Ionic directive for lists. As always, I have created a blank app by typing Ionic start blank app blank dash dash v2. This is the same that we created in our last tutorial. Now, as we can see, Ionic has created some folders for us. To make changes to our app, we will navigate to the home directory and open up home.html. Now we will remove this ion card directive because we do not need this for this tutorial. Ionic has a directive called ion list in order to create list in our app. So let us create that. Now we would want something to be displayed inside the list. For that, Ionic has a directive called ion item. So let us add an ion item directive. Now this will not display anything because we have not added any logic here. To add something, we will use the Angular directive ng4 and use this to repeat over a list that we will create in the next step. To do so, let's type in ng4 equals to, this is the variable which Angular will iterate over to display the list, and this is the array that we will create, and we will want to display the item here. Now let's go to our JavaScript file because we have not yet created the array items, and so let's create that. In order for us to create an array and for Angular to be able to use it, it has to be a public variable. So we will create our array like this. This dot items equals to an array, and we can put in anything. Now let's put in some of my favorite fruits. So you can put orange, apple, maybe banana. Okay, now let's run the app and see what we got. As we can see that Ionic has created a list for us to use. And this is displaying all the items in the array, orange, apple, and banana. There's another thing that we can do is add a list header on the top of our list. To do so, we can use the Ionic directive, ion list header. And then type in the name of our list. So I can say my favorite fruits. And now we can go back to our app and see what we got. So as we can see, there's a header right here. To make it more differentiable, we will add a CSS class to the header. We can name it list header, and we can add a background to it. So let's create a CSS class named list header and then add a background. And you can put in any color. I'm just going to put this color because I like it. And now we can see that our header is more differentiable. This is it for this tutorial. I'll see you guys next time.